folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Rebels will kick this away to get us going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Second and 8 coming up. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Trying to find some room. It's Gibson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes a quick catch. Who's in the clear? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Gibson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Scott. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Knight. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
The Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
And the runner takes off to his right. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Carr. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. It's just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Bringing pressure. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Hand off to the right side. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. defense will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That's real room. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets rid of it on the move. This time, a completion. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down. This offense could really use... Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Lacy. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Off target and incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here.
29 Philly.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to throw. It's Knight. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Lasso!
They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Motion now from the tight end. He's going to hand this off. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Rebels are in the red zone. They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Pound 55
Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later.
Oh, and it's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Takes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the 1st down. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking for a man. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's back-to-back plays with short gains. You know, it helps the quarterback with his stats, the completion percentage, but it's not helping the offense move the ball down the field to try to get the ball into the end zone.
The sure hands. It's Scott. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the sack, but is blocked down after a short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock has stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He hands it off from the gun. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They'll feed the back again. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They get the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee.